Fortunately, only be 2 in front. Some of our play was exceptional, and we were so far in front. First half, said to him at half time, you don't get any pats in the back, you don't get any job done stickers in 45 minutes of a game of football. We knew that they'd been 2-0 down. If you're in a dressing room manager or a player, you know you're going to come out with some sort of reaction, and they did, and we warned them about matching that, and we never matched that at all. We just didn't play with any intensity second half, didn't manage the game, and they score with, it's constrained in Max Curry's hands, and Jamie Hamill deflects it into the goal, and that gives them a lift and gives them something to go after the game with. But we didn't do enough second half. I'm so disappointed with second half performance, because when in contrast with the first half performance, it was exceptional, and then the second half was just not good enough, and that's what you get. People are shouting for the stands, get a striker on. If they find a striker, I'll bring a striker on. You want a striker at a club, and having to bring that striker off and play a wide player and a midfield player up front. But listen, I'm no more than groaning. I'm just telling people that's the reality situation at this football club just now. And do I like it? No, I don't. Does the fans like it? No, they don't. But we're trying to manage it between now and the end of the season and get us over this line. And I think we're nearly there. But today was disappointing for everybody.
I'd say to Brian Kerr about describing his emotions at 4:45 compared to now. I imagine yourself it's very much the opposite.
I don't get emotions at half time, because I'm a great believer in that, and I hate that talking about 2-0 up, and it's 45 minutes game of football. You're never won or lost in 45 minutes. They'll believe they've got a chance, and I'll believe if they get a goal they've got a chance, and that's exactly what happened. And the disappointing thing for me is we told the players that if we'd went after the game in the second half and got the next goal, we spoke about that, then we'd have won the game of football. The first goal is a deflection that gives them a lift. The second goal, it looked a mile offside to me. But whether it is or not, I'll wait and see, and I'll reserve judgment on that until I see. But not good enough. Not good enough second half. There's no excuses. Just not good enough. We didn't manage the game at all.
There's been a few games like that where, like you say, I can think of the Queen's Park one at Hampden, 2-0 up, and then even Airdrie away, good in the first half and not really turning up in the second half. It must be incredibly frustrating.
It is frustrating, because it's nothing to do with no warning them about these. We speak to them, we coach them. And we're through so many points like that away this season. We're through so many points away like that this season, which is extremely disappointing. Because when you watch us in the first half, we look like a top 4 side. But then you watch us in the second half, and we look like a bottom 4 side. And that's the frustration. But listen, we keep going. We've got 8 games of the season left. We'll keep working away, and we'll pick up enough points to ensure that we stay in this division. There's no doubt about that.
As you say, 8 games to go. Next one's on Tuesday night. Can't sit and lick your wounds. Got to get back on.
That's it. That's it. I'm delighted that we'll get Tuesday night, and then we've got Saturday, and we'll try and look to Tuesday night and get back on the winning ways again if we can.
Some result for you, Zara.
Aye, it was a great comeback for the boys. I don't think they deserved to be 2-0 down, to be fair, in the first half. Found themselves in a difficult position, and then all credit to them, they dug themselves out. We asked for a reaction at half time, and said to them, you get yourself in the mess, you get yourselves out it, and they did it.
Take me through the emotions at 4:45 and then the emotions at 5:45. How do they differ?
Aye, quite a bit, to be fair. I think we knew that we weren't playing too badly, and we knew it was happening. We felt we could win the game still at half time, and the boys believed that as well. At half time they still believed they would win it. As I say, they went in there, we had some words, and they reacted to it, obviously very, very well. And I think second half they were excellent throughout the game, or throughout the second half, every single one of them, man, what great commitment, effort, and then the wee bit of quality, he got the goals and won the game, and potentially could have went on and scored another 1 or 2 as well, 3-2. I know, coming back for 2-0 was great, but it could have been 4 or 5, to be honest. How
important is the third goal in the game?
Massive. We spoke to them again. Similar thing happens at East 5 last week. We're 2-0. Well, we should be 2-0 up. We find ourselves 2-0 down. Second half, we go out. We give ourselves a wee. There's a wee lift. We don't get the third goal, as you say, and it ends up finishing 2-0. We knew that again today. If we got that first goal in the second half and get it back to 2-1, then I was quite comfortable that we would probably go on and I'd like to think at least get a point. Obviously, we went one better and got the result. So. That's it, the third goal's massive. There's nothing worse than a manager or a coach to be 2-0 up and trying to get that third, because you know that next goal swings the game totally the other way.
Do you think that could just be the pivotal moment now, getting that win, you can maybe start moving up. You've moved that one place already, but
Aye, I think so. I think we've been saying for a number of weeks now, get that first result and we'd like to think that number will follow. I think the way we've got it today, the manner we've got it today, you'd like to think that will give them that belief and that they'll be able to kick on for that. You know, the reason way back for quite a while ago now, the East Fife game again, we ended up 4-2 up with 10 minutes to go or something. We ended up losing 5-4, and since that we've really, you know, we've had a real tough patch, and it just seems as if it took the wind right out of our sails. So hopefully that swings it all back round in our favour again now. And we know the quality's there. The boys have been excellent, as I say, and we've got really good players, really good quality. We just need to have the wee bit of belief. And as I say, everybody at a man in there, their work rate was unbelievable.
You said to Craig McLeish about Stranraer might think they've thrown away a 2-goal lead, but it's some credit to yourselves. Like say, after being on a bit of a poor run, to keep believing and to go out there and get the result.
Definitely, because I think when you're down there, it's easy to feel sorry for yourselves and, you know, oh, here we go again, the world's against us and we should be 2-0 up or 2-0 down. All these things can go through your mind, but as I say, we've really asked and questioned the boys over the last few days, and that's the answers that come up with. So it's clear to see it's in there now, but we've set the standard to kind of drop them and they've got to continue to keep that, you know, worst case scenario, that kind of commitment, and then after that, when the quality comes through, hopefully that's the one that wins the games.